Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is July 21st, 2020, and the COVID-19 pandemic is in full swing. Every day, the number of new cases is a new record. So, we are trying to limit our trips outside, and so we wanted to cook shrimp scampi, but we didn't have any garlic, we didn't have any parsley, Italian parsley. But we are going to try to make it without those ingredients, right? So this is going to be my original recipe. So what we do have is we have these frozen uncooked shrimp, and guess what we have here? These are the remaining pasta from lasagna. So we cooked lasagna yesterday, and if you have cooked lasagna before, the strips are longer than the pan. So the leftover, this is that part. This is the end part of the lasagna noodles. So we are going to use this. This is pre-cooked. We have some butter. We have some, what is this called? Spring onion. We have some lemon, and we do have some Hunt's fire roasted diced tomato in a can that does have garlic in it. And I also have some garlic powder. Maybe I will use the garlic powder. Alright, so let's start cooking. First of all, I'm going to thaw these frozen shrimps, and they're already cleaned. I just have to melt them, and then we'll start cooking. It won't take long at all. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, so I have the frozen shrimps that are soaking in the water right now, and Arlene is zesting some lemon. Now I'm chopping these green onion. I heard one chef one time say that you should chop the white part or the lower part very thin, because the lower part is very strong, and then when you reach the green part you should cut it longer because it has less flavor. So that's what I always do. I've seen people cut it in different ways. They cut it long ways. I've seen some people cut it like this, and I do that sometimes. It depends what I'm cooking. But for this one, I just need the green part for garnish, and I need the white part for flavor. So this is going to serve the part of the Italian parsley. Also, I opened this can of tomatoes. This smells so good. It has garlic in it, and it's fire roasted. So I don't know what chemicals they put in it, but it's working. Alright, so now I am just going to pat dry these shrimp. It took like 5 minutes for them to melt. It doesn't take long at all. I love these shrimps because they're already deveined. I don't have to remove the poop. And the skin is, I like to cook it with the skin because it gives more flavor. Usually we buy them from Aldi's, but this time I think we got it from Kroger. Because, we are just trying to stay in our neighborhood, and Kroger is the one that we have in our neighborhood. Alright. So, I'm going to use 2 pans today. I'm going to cook the sauce in one pan, and I'm going to cook the shrimp in the other pan so that they can get married together at the same time. I don't want to cook this in advance and let it sit and get cold and then put it in the pasta. Alright, so in the shrimp, I'm just going to put some salt. I think this one has salt in it. Yeah, 305 milligrams of salt. So I don't need to add salt in the sauce. And this is some garlic powder. I really like this garlic powder. It comes handy when you don't have real garlic. Let's flip this. And then let's put salt and garlic powder on the other side. Also, I have this Thai chili. This is very, very, very strong. I'm just going to chop it up and put it in the shrimps, and I won't put any other chilies. Super, super, super strong. Usually I just put the whole chili in the food so that we can remove it after it's cooked. But recently we have started doing it this way instead. So we're gonna sprinkle this on top, and they're gonna get mixed up when they are frying. Alright, so now we're gonna cook the sauce. Alright, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of olive oil, maybe 3. It's olive oil, so it's healthy. And then I'm going to put green onion, the white part in it, and just let it cook. Very little bit. Just to add some flavor to the canned sauce. Delicious. Just by the smell, I highly recommend this. Fire roasted. Let it cook for 1 more minute, but let it not burn. I think it should be good now. So this is going to be our sauce. I'm just going to cover it and let it cook. A little bit more of water. So this is an original recipe, never tried before, made from available pantry items. In the meantime, we're going to get the pan ready for the shrimp. And again, I'm going to put... So we need to fry it, so we need a little bit more oil, I guess. I'm gonna mix some of this olive oil with the regular oil because the olive oil is extra virgin olive oil, so it doesn't have a high smoking point, so it will burn if I cook it too long. I forgot that I was gonna put butter as well. That was the original plan. And then maybe we'll add some butter later on. Wow, this is delicious already. You can just eat this by itself. So you can see the sauce is cooking. It's actually cooked already. It just needs to heat. Wow, these tomatoes look beautiful.
Really fresh tomatoes.
Yeah. Alright, so the oil is getting hot. Let's try one shrimp first. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to put this leftover lasagna. So maybe I should have separated these beforehand. So I turned off the fire on the shrimps because that butter is going to start burning anytime. I did not think about this. I thought it would separate easily. So now they are separating by themselves. Yeah, see how they separated so easily? So you know, you don't have to, I don't know, what do you guys do with the tail of the lasagna? I know a lot of people cut it and they break it and put it in on the sides of the dish. But ours were kind of like just perfect. We didn't have any space. This one is cooked. Let's put it over here for it to heat again. Then we will do about 1.5 minutes on one side and 1.5 minutes on the other side. So that's 1.5 minutes. Alright, and so after 1.5 minutes, we're gonna put some lemon juice and zest. Alright, that's it. Turned off the fire, put the green onions in, put the lemon zest in, put some lemon juice in it, some more green onions here left. Deliciousness. And then, let's see, should we put the pasta in the pan or the shrimp in the pasta? Yeah, it fit. Let's mix it like a salad. Needs salt and actually it needs some pepper also. Alright, look at it. Shrimp with leftover lasagna strips and no garlic, but there was garlic in the tomato can. Ready to eat? Alright, let's serve. See the benefit of cooking at home? You can put as much meat or as much shrimps as you want and you will still be within budget. Hey, you know, this is the 5-star house. Make sure everything is presentable. It's not presentable, it's not delicious. Because you eat with your eyes first before you eat with your mouth. If it's not looking good, then it will not taste good also. Extra virgin olive oil and also a little bit of black pepper. Ta-da! We're ready. Let's eat. Let's taste it. Bon appetito. I'll let you taste it first.
I'm gonna have the pasta and the tomato sauce. Like it.
Just missing the garlic, but it's good without garlic. Let's try the shrimp.
Love it.
Shrimp is great.
I love how you cook the shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
It's super tasty. Lemony and soft and a little bit of spice.
All the flavors in the shrimp.
Yeah. This is our dinner.
This is it. The pandemic shrimp scampi with pasta. Eat the shrimp.
I love him. I love him. I love him.